No, my mother always have fun, but she was a riot. Oh gosh, the amount of tears I shed. And I do time with here, you know. I do prison too. It just wasn't behind there.
Look, you have dark, and good and have evil.
Because it's a different generation, it's a different kind of skill teach generation.
I saw a lot of things at, I would say, trauma.
In the heat of the moment, the adrenaline, I had so much things, I had so much to lose at that time.
Time to change, man. Time to turn around. Time to turn around. I raised up in a neighborhood whereby that we was one of the poorest families in the neighborhood. When I say poor, I mean poor as in material things, clothes, and being up to date with fashion and what's not, you know. There was a lot of second-hand things and stuff like that. But we was rich in love. Something that I find that a lot of the other families in the neighborhood was lacking too. We was rich in love. Mama never hesitated to let us know that she loved us, to hug us, to kiss us, despite that at times she was working two jobs. Two jobs at sometimes, you know, we would come home and we would not see mama because mama went work from 6 in the morning and we had to help one another get ready for school. And by afternoon, mama back home, prepare the meals and everything. But we get home 3:30, we meals on the table, we names on it. And I know don't go outside, don't get in trouble, don't fight amongst one another, you know, doing the homework. So mama was trash out, as I said, it was 5 a week.
So you know, so with chickens,
Chicken coming real good,
you
yeah.
guys saw this?
Yeah, the soldier supposed to come today.
Yeah.
The chicken's coming real good. Academically wise now, like schoolwork wise, and I think like, you know, she wasn't able because she was a single parent, she wasn't able to attend to all of us needs at the same time or thing. So I happened to fall through the cracks whereby, you know, as I couldn't read. You know, some of my siblings do fret me about it and stuff like that, but I can't read. All when I was like 8, 9, I can't read. But I had a lady in the neighborhood that let me real bad because, you know, we was always mannerly. Manners was something that was always instilled in us. Respect was always instilled in us, was, you know, get drilling to us. Respect your elders and stuff like that. Morning, thank you. Those kind of things, mama always made sure that she pushing to us. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, this was the foundation. Manners make it man, woman, and child. As she will always say, and granny will always say, you know? So, the old lady took a liking to me, and she was a church lady. She took me to church with her, but she didn't know that I couldn't read. Can't be church with she, and can't be Sunday school. And you won't believe the woman called upon me to read, and I can't read. And that was one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. Being called upon to read, I can't read. You know, it's one thing when your siblings laughing at you, your brothers and sisters laughing at you for something you can't yet do. Because, yeah, you know some of them faults too that they can't yet do. You know, but they're here now, you in the classroom, but other people know that doesn't know you, doesn't think, and you can't read. It was one of the most embarrassing moments in my life. So I took it upon myself. I said, no, this is not to happen to me again. So I started to push to learn to read and push to learn to read until I get the hang of it. I would ask somebody had a sister that she could read really good. And they would ask you to help me and help me to spell words and give me words to spell and help me to think. True to the fact that I can't really read when my entrance time came around, I ended up passing for I'm a parse. You know? And to me, I feel like that was another like curse for me or another thing, but that was another blessing because by going to Amapars, I was able to get help in certain areas. So my reading started to improve. But at that time now, I started to get more into the horses and riding horses. I started to learn to ride horses. So in my time of riding horses now, I ended up getting to the point whereby that I was an exercise lad at the garrison. So what I would do is ride horses on mornings, get ready for school from at the garrison. I head off to school, get up on the spike zone from there in front of the garrison. I head off to school, you know. So that kick off and I started that give me a sense of confidence within myself. And then I had teachers like Mr. Hines, the deputy head, and certain teachers coming and watching me ride on Saturdays, because I went all to the point where I got exercise license, jockey license, I mean, and I was an apprentice jockey riding at Garrison. So I had teachers and men from the school and stuff that will come and watch me ride, and you know, so I started building confidence there. But going down through there now, going down through that time now in my teenage life and stuff like that, you know, you're still out there seeing certain things within the streets because of the environment that you're living. You're seeing certain things out in the streets and stuff like that. So I had a fall. While riding, I had a fall, which caused me to pull away from the jockey stuff for about 2 years. But within that 2 years now, I started to drift more to the bad influence. Remember that mama now still fighting and trying to hold down a job and provide and certain things. So like, you know, you gain that influence now because you're older now, you're out there, you got that free time on your hand, you're coming out of school now, lesser time in school, not free time, you're around your peers, you're around older people now, you know, so you start to drift down to certain lines and start to get involved in certain things. You start to get into the smoking, you start to get into the rubbing, you start to get into the girls, you know. But with me now, I always would observe the big man. I observe and say, well, look, I want that. That's what I want. So I was always wanting ones to be always up front and forceful to do things and to chop badness, and you know. So with that there, I acquired the name now, Sinister Sham. I went from Baby Sham, riding horses, known around the garrison as Baby Sham, to Sinister Sham, because of the forcefulness and the thing to go forward and always be the one to take the risks. And you know, it was hard trying to impress and trying to fit in. I wanted the finer things of life. I wanted a chance to wear the same Jordans and the same Air Max. I think as I had see the other fellas in the neighborhood wearing, despite I was rich in love from mama, rich in love and support family wise, I wanted to be rich in material things. I wanted to be rich in reputation for badness and what's not. So you know, you end up in the drug world, end up selling drugs, you end up riding boat, you end up going back clearing weed, you're transporting, you know. And from there things just start to get more and more and more. You start with the guns. And I would not say that I use hard drugs to do the things I do, but I use hard drugs to party and celebrate the wrongdoings that I was doing. You understand? I will go out there, I will bust my firearm, and trust me, I bust my firearm all over Barbados. I will bust my firearm, I would maneuver, I would do what I gotta do to get what I gotta get, to get the paper. Piece of work can't show a boy gotta get hit, he gotta get hit, get that paper, come back in and party and celebrate. You know what I mean? Snark cocaine, I know it's a snark cocaine, I know it's a hit mollies, I know it's a use ecstasy, I know it's a use sugar. All these things, I've been through these things and past these things, and these things ain't saying nothing. You can imagine that you snark cocaine till your nose bleed. Uncontrollable bleeding from your nose. Sometimes I even have problems at this point in my life remembering stuff. I have to write down stuff. And through my research, and I can let me know when I can either research it, but I can let know to when you see snarking cocaine, it's eat off the front part of your brain. The front part of your brain, it goes up through your nose and goes straight onto your brain to give you that effect in one effect. And it eats off this. The front part of your brain is the part where it keeps in memory. Where are your memory, where you remember stuff and remember where you put down this and where you put that. The cocaine is eat off that day. So the blood that was coming down from my nose, I just like want to know, the blood that was coming down from my nose was particles from my brain, from the cocaine liquidizing my brain cells and bringing it down. So right now at present, I've got problems remembering stuff. Most of the time I've got to write down things to remember. Sometimes the smallest things. So don't put yourself through that. Learn from my experience. When I don't go experience that, if somebody else experience it. If I come and tell you about my experience in jail, why do you have to go and experience it? Learn from my experience and everything that you go feel. They tell you the fair heart where you go and get burned for. You know what I'm saying? Right, moving on from there. I can remember I had altercations whereby that I was in high speed chase with the police. Shotgun in my hand, 38 revolver in my hip, shotgun shots in my pocket, skin masks in the vehicle, bulletproof vests in the vehicle, you know? And in this high speed chase and all the time, get me to my Lord's Hill. Get me to somewhere where I know that I can, you know what I mean? And you in the moment of this thing and to look back and see that you being chased by the most feared department in the Royal Barbados Police Force, which was the Black Squad. You look back and see that the people that running you down is the most feared department within the police force, the Black Squad. You know what I mean? And at the time, you're like, you don't care about these people, you ain't think, but you ain't want they neither. You ain't want they neither. You know what I'm saying? So these are the kind of altercations that I was involved with. I convicted for 2 firearms. I was convicted for a firearm in 2008. The first time I went to jail was in 2007. The 1st of December 2007, the first time Jockey ever came to Barbados. Look it up. First time Jockey ever came to Barbados, I was on my way to St. Philip. And to me, that was a walk in the park because I was charged for a firearm. I did 9 months on remand and came home with 2 years probation. 2 years probation. The hardest part of that was that my son had born when I was in jail. But when you're hearing that jail is this and jail is that, but when you went there and see that jail is just like being on the block. At the time, jail was just like being on the block and thing. So, you know, 9 months my remand. It ain't hit home. And then coming and getting 2 years my probation and stuff like that. It was like, I got this thing conquered. I know it was jail. Everybody talking about jail, thing got jail conquered. So my level of hardness and my level of badness went up another notch. My respect for the system and the police force dropped more. I wasn't afraid of them. I wasn't afraid of the police anymore. I wasn't, you know, because the ultimate thing was jail, and I went to jail and see that jail was like a block vibe. Fooling myself, because there's more to jail than that. But the little time that I spent, it ain't get a chance to soaking. Or I went on through life, doing all kind of things, hurting all kind of people. My mommy asking me to left out the guns. Son every day a different gun. Son every day a different altercation. Son if I hear thing and it would be like, mommy, I live in my life, I do what I want to do. I pray to God. If this was not right, you don't feel God would have stopped me. You see the sort of mindset, the illiterate mindset that I was carrying. Because when I go and I doing what I doing, and I in the car and I with the man, I praying all the time, you know. I know there's a God, you know, because don't forget I do this in the school. So I know that there is a God. So I praying all the time, Father, bring me back safe. Father, don't let me get catch. Don't everything. And I believe that God was involved in my vibe because I was always coming out on top. You understand? All right. I can remember now, this is one of the turning points for me because I got my children now. I doing this thing, but I live in life and I still trying to be there for my children because my father wasn't there for me, so I still trying to be there for them. I trying to give them some of the finer things in life that I didn't have. You know what I mean? But then now, I end up in an altercation with the police on the 5th of March, 2017. The day after Gold Cup, the Sunday after Gold Cup, I was involved in an altercation with the police behind Glendale Prison, whereby I was shot down by the officers in the Bushy area. And I found myself having to run for my life. Run for my life. And during running, I started to get tunnel vision, so I couldn't see where it was saying, because remember, you get shoot. I was shot. So I started to get tunnel vision, constantly bleeding and stuff like that. The first time in my life that I ever really feel like my life was in danger. You're gonna die. You're gonna die down here today. That's how I feel. You're gonna die down here today. You want to say you're gonna die today, Sham. You're going through today. You want to say? Gunshots is a serious thing here. You know, play thing. Anyway, I end up falling down to the fact of having tunnel vision and losing so much blood. After, like, I stashed my firearm, cause I can make it feel like the people that shoot me down. I had a gun. I discharged my firearm. So it give the people reason and launchable cause. You understand? To do what they do. But in the same time, I never had it coming at me like that. So, you know? But anyway, I fall down now off of the tunnel vision. And fall down right out by my sister house. I don't even know. She don't ever speak nice, so I fall down, but she probably hear the gunshots or whatever. And I hear this voice saying, "What going on there? What going on there?" And the only thing that comes to my mouth is, "There's your brother. I get shoot. There's your brother. I get shoot." Bear in mind, there's a woman that I talked to in years. And she how the father is working, the father used the father used she to be the person to come there to stall the situation of me not losing my life there. You understand? Me not losing my life there, you know. A woman that I ain't speak to for years, you know. All kind of other houses out there, and the body that come out, the direction that the father lead me to get her is she direction, because he said, "No, well, I get burned today, but I want you dead, because you got work to do for me. Cause I want you dead, but watch what I can show you now." And the man let my sister that I don't speak to come out and be the body to cause the pause that preserve my life today. After that, you know, you end up in jail, and stuff like that. But during my time in jail, I always believe that the little money that I got out here and things could get me home. Cause before, you know, it was just bail and you're back home. And we try for bail and we try for bail and we try for bail and no bail. They ain't getting a bail. The prosecutor keep bragging he's a menace to society. He's a threat to the police force. And them kind of thing are bringing up a lot of old allegations and stuff like that. But hard or soft, that was not the father plan for me, because he was shaping and making and doing his thing. But I couldn't see it at the time. So I reached a point that I said, "Father Lord, this bail thing ain't working out. This is what's gonna happen here now. Every night I come before you and pray in this cell, right? And I confessing before you the things that I do and the crime that I do. But you said confess before man and God and leave it to you, and you can deal with it."
Look, you have dark, and good and have evil.
Because it's a different generation, it's a different kind of skill teach generation.
I saw a lot of things at, I would say, trauma.
In the heat of the moment, the adrenaline, I had so much things, I had so much to lose at that time.
Time to change, man. Time to turn around. Time to turn around.